Hey, my beautiful friends. So, we're going to play a game. Here's the deal, we're going to play Goddess Guide Me. Okay, so we have all these goddesses in the book here, and it's my head, my heart, my home. And they're all goddesses. So, if you get a matching goddess that's one full goddess, you're going to have good luck. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to play pick a card. So we're going to pull from the power of goddess for your pick a card for you to pick. And then at the end, after we pull your goddess, we're going to go ahead and at the very end, I'm going to pull some more goddesses, some Egyptian goddesses. And let's go ahead and get into this. So this is Goddess Guide Me. It's a divination board. So whatever questions you have, the answers are all in here within the head, the heart, and the home. So we have amethyst, sapphire, and smoky quartz. Okay, so let me just get into this with you. We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you what the head, the heart, and the home is. Okay, so this will help you decipher your question. This will help answer your question. Okay, so we're going to start off with my head. This section focuses on the purity of mental qualities attributed to each goddess. It reminds you to identify with those concepts to obtain the relationship or goal you desire. This part of the answer helps you look into your own head to gain perspective on the thought process and the attributes that can affect the matter in the question. Okay? And so the heart is this section, this section focuses on purely emotional qualities attributed to each goddess and offers gentle guidance for successfully dealing with the emotional aspects of the attainment of your goal. The symbolism of each special heart symbol worn by the goddess, as well as the sacred bird or the flower held in each of her hands, is explained. You may want to identify with the qualities of the bird and use the flower in your ritual to reinforce your answer. This part of your answer helps you identify your true feelings. Okay, so listen closely. This part that I'm telling you right now is you got to listen closely, okay? So my home is this section, which is larger than the other two, focuses on the type of physical actions associated with each goddess and reminds you that emulating those actions can help you attain your goal. This section of the Goddesses Guide Me gives pointers about how to properly combine the advice given by the head, the heart, and the heart sections, and relate them to the home section selected. The word home here refers to the body, the temple where the head and the heart dwell. Whether your answer produces an image composed of three aspects of the same goddess or results in the image created by three aspects of different ones, you are being offered accurate, useful guidance based on archetypes that have survived the test of time. If your answer does produce an image composed of three aspects of the same goddess, you're being given a sign. Okay, so if the goddess matches, you're given a sign, like I said earlier. All right, so you must devote yourself to realizing a full understanding of the message of that goddess, her ritual, her story, and the astrological sign associated with her, okay? So when I pull your goddess, you got to listen closely. This will help decipher your question. So if you don't understand, just rewind this part of the video and then go over the head, heart, and home of what you need to do. All right, so we are using your intuition, not mine. I could just throw in a little bit of hints, but we're going to get deep into this because we're going to use the power of the goddess, or goddess power, to do the pick a card. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. Just take a deep breath, relax. I'm playing healing Tibetan singing bowls music for meditation to clear your negativity. See my candle say relax, relax. I love you guys so much. By the way, I noticed I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you. I also wanted to, one of my subscribers wanted me to do this video. Okay, if you guys like this, I'll do it more often. So Amy, hi Amy. Her name was Amy. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I will put the link where your last messages were, I think, in the message board. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull you. All right, you guys, so we're gonna get group 1. I'm gonna go in deeper with the messages from the goddess power. 2. The goddess power might also help you with your journey. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, you guys, I'm going to give away like 5 decks and some things, some skincare, a lot of stuff. I have a lot of giveaways, so go ahead and hit like and subscribe. As soon as I get ready, I'm going to do live stream horoscopes too. So, all right, so we have your 3, we have group 1, 2, and 3. We are using the Goddess Power Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reed. Colette Baron Reed, you could tell her art, it's just so beautiful. I love her. I love all her oracles. All right, you guys, so we're gonna get into this right now. I hope you guys picked your cards. Have your question, whatever your question is, the goddess is going to decipher it. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. All right. So group 1, you have Lilith, independence. Number 29, which equals 11. Lilith, independence. For some of you are very independent. Just gonna go ahead and put your card there where you can see it. We're gonna go a little bit deeper, okay? Group 1, we're gonna go ahead and, I'm just gonna go ahead and read you Lilith so we can get a deeper understanding of your goddesses, okay? All right, Lilith. Lilith. They did not number that in Roman numerals. Oh my God. 58. All right, so group number 1, you are Lilith, independent. So I see you as very independent. You like doing things on your own. You don't like people to help you very much. I could see that already. All right, so Lilith, listen to this. This is your empowerment message. The Jewish goddess Lilith refused to be dominated by the first man. Of course, we all refuse that, right? And as a result, was called a demon in the stories about her that followed. These inaccurate and damaging stories are so old and repeated so often that no one recognizes how pervasive their implications are. So often, or wait, I'm sorry. From another perspective, Lilith offers this lesson: no one can prevent you from fully blooming, from learning all you can, from evolving and choosing freedom. Only your conditioned thinking can do that. Be proud, accountable, and claim your power and hold it wisely. Right now, you are in an excellent position to attract healthy, independent, collaborative relationships that truly serve the highest good. Friendships flourish with mutual respect and support. Love relationships bloom with ample space for both parties to grow. Business ventures thrive in service to greater good. The goddess Lilith wants to show you the way to claim a healthy self-worth and self-respect by refusing to let your old stories keep you down. You'll be amazed on how deep, meaningful, and respectful your experience becomes in all areas of your life when you make choices from a place of the empowered independence. And your alignment message is: do you sometimes fear being independent? You may have been conditioned to believe the only way to have close relationships is to become enmeshed and entangled with others. Do you long for independence and breathing space for your yet fear reprisal? Should you choose to detach from unhealthy companions or situations? I would say yes. You need to you need courage for the alignment task. Lilith asks you walk away and establish a more empowered sense of self by saying no to those relationships that drain your very life force. That would be energy vampires, okay? Sometimes people attract drama into their lives to avoid accountability. Enabling this dynamic helps you avoid responsibility that is required when you have no one else to blame for the conditions of your life. Other people's chaos becomes a smoke screen that middles the real truth. Deep down, you're afraid of the consequences of taking charge of your life. However, all is not lost. You would not be here reading these words if you weren't ready or strong enough to make these changes. You are leveling your life. Lilith is beside you to lend you the strength and the courage to do the right thing for yourself and others. So this goddess here is your spirit guide, and she's there to guide you. So we're going to go ahead and get into Goddess Guide Me, Group 1. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll your dice. I hope you took that message wisely. All right. My head is ready to receive new ways to think and believe. My thoughts are deeds. Their power is great. My mind will help me rule my fate. You got number 12 for the head. 12 for the head. My heart. My heart is filled with feelings true that will my weary heart review. Emotions wave the ebb and flow, but I avoid their undertow. So for the heart, you got number 11. My home, the smoky quartz. My home is here. I feel secure. This space is now a temple pure, where I can safely speak my mind and leave my hurt and fear behind. It is time to let my head and heart align to bring me Cupid's dart or any other goal I seek. It is time to hear the goddess speak. So with home, you got number 1. All right, so we're going to get into your goddess. So my head is 12. I take it that would be the last goddess head. Urizuli. And then your heart is number 11. Atlantia. And your home is number 1. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show you your goddess. This is what your goddess looks like. The head, heart, and home. You got a tiger. Something with Egypt too. So I'm seeing Pisces here. 12. Yeah, Pisces. And then 11 would probably be, would it be Aquarius? And then we have number 1 would probably be Aries. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and read you. I'm going to go ahead and get into your goddess. All right. So we have goddess for the head. For your head space, we have goddess of sensitivity, Urzuli. My head is crowned with the sea, foam, and shells. From the living ocean, 2 fish leap out to remind me that my home is beyond earthly shores. Let me just put my glasses on, you guys. Here's your mantra. Listen. I believe strongly in the goodness of this and other worlds. I am willing to place my own needs second. Know we are all here to help each other make the most of life. Those in obvious need deserve sympathy, guidance, and help. But before personal sacrifice is made to advance the interests of others, a thorough, honest examination of all motives involved must be made to see if such philanthropy is warranted. Focusing on the needs of others can be an escape from loneliness, the fulfillment of our own needs, or from the urgent competitive side of life. Idealizing another can result from deception or lack of self-worth. Do not try to escape your sensitivity by altering your mood, either through substance abuse or other addictive behavior. So your key word is think charitably. And that was this one. You could screenshot it if you want. And then we're going to get into your heart. Your heart is Atlantia, goddess of the unexpected. My heart contains the ice-cold emptiness of space above Earth's atmosphere, from where I see the effects of humanity's efforts. Your mantra is, I feel emotionally detached. I do my part to right the wrongs. I see the threatening the well-being of all involved. Reinforcing your situation can be disastrous unless humbless and emotional detachment and cultivated. Care must be taken not to eliminate the good old ways when the bad are eliminated. Sorrow and anger arise when the negative effects of the status quo are fully realized. The difficulty in fighting the established order is greater if you must also fight your own ego. Let the very usual bird I hold, you will not. Okay, sorry. Like the very usual bird I hold, you will not have many others like you for support. This makes friends all the more important. In your heart, you know you are as similar to those you rebel against as the daffodil I hold is similar to another daffodil. Feel detachment. Feel detachment. Okay, so the home of your situation is Goddess of Willpower. So you have Goddess of Sensitivity, Goddess of the Unexpected, and Goddess of Willpower. My home is, you know what, actually, this has a lot to do with independence, your Goddess of Willpower, okay? So it's all connected. My home in this world are wild rainforests whose trees supply oxygen for the world to breathe and shelter the most of the animals and plants and insects on earth. Here, all live by single-minded dedication to survival without compassion for weaknesses, threats, or competitors. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, bloodstone, symbol of the warrior. It gives courage and vitality without limit. My dress is the color of the frame, or the flame framing a hieroglyphic message known only to me. My cape is lined with the images of the first single-celled animals whose ceaseless individual efforts produced all life forms. My sacred animal is the tiger, whose fearless beauty announces an unrefined physical presence, whose power must be honored. Tigers live alone except to mate, and my erotic needs are compelling enough to force me to temporarily abandon my habitual behavior. And here's your mantra. I use my willpower decisively to satisfy my desires and obtain my goals, overcoming fears that are a natural part of my decision to rely upon myself. Crucial to your question is how strongly you believe in your ability to know what is right. Feel worthy, respect yourself. If you want others to respect you, draw the strength to do what must be done from knowing you are right in this matter. Do not second guess your first impulse. Take the initiative. Do not stop until your goal is realized. Let no one shake your faith in yourself. Proceed without delay. Avoid violence and cruelty. So that's more or less, this is your willpower, your message, your independent message is cut what doesn't serve you, right? All right, so proceed without delay. Avoid violence and cruelty. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. Let them be a guide to how you should present yourself in order to achieve your goal immediately. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Let them empower you as you go about the difficult job of breaking down all barriers to your goal. So whatever your question is, if you have to rewind, that's okay. So that is for your question. You have the three goddesses, the Urzuli, the Atlantia, and Rami Kumu. Rami Kumu. So you have the goddess of sensitivity, the goddess of the unexpected, and goddess of willpower. You can screenshot these, so if you want to go over them. So we got your head. Go ahead and screenshot your heart and your home. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into your Egyptian goddess. If I don't pull a goddess, it's going back, okay? Your last messages. Your last messages, group 1. Okay. This is your goddess. Group 1. The divine warrior is within you, helping you continue with a worthy path. Even during times of difficulty, when faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be by bringing more wisdom, focus, or intelligence, or surrendering into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. So this is your divine destiny. So it's all about willpower and independence. That's what I'm getting. So willpower, we have the goddess of willpower and independence. This is your divine destiny. So the divine warrior. All right, group 1. That is your message. Now go back if you need to rewind to listen closely what I said. That will help answer your question. All right, thank you so much, group 1. I love you guys. All right, so group 2. Group 2. Now I hope you watched the beginning of the video to help decipher your goddess. All right, so group 2, you have your goddess power is Branwen, forgiveness, the goddess of forgiveness. Number 7, if that means anything to you. This could be your life path number. This could be your birthday or somebody that you know. Whatever the question is. But we do have number 7, lucky 7. So we have Branwen. So I'm going to go ahead and get deeper into your goddess. We're going to see what this goddess has to tell you. This is your spirit guide. That goddess is your spirit guide. She could be your ancestor, but this goddess is your spirit guide, guiding you. All right, so all right, so here we go. Branwen, forgiveness, your empowerment message. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess, Branwen, forgive those who caused her own death by a broken heart. She asked you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment. that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others. Okay, so the message I'm getting here right now is this: maybe you had a breakup or somebody broke your heart. You just need to move on and forget about it. Just forgive. All right? So we are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live in our lives and hearts and minds. See, this has to do with the hearts and head, right? So that live in our hearts and our minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself and others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess Branwen is here to support you. She is your guide. Your alignment message is: sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and motives and actions. You are not doing this. However, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself, it is to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take the root in your heart. You stand empowered and humble with your head high no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess of Brenwyn says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. So no matter, maybe if you hurt somebody just in your mind, you don't have to tell them, but just send forgiveness, Or if they hurt you, send forgiveness. It was just a life lesson to be learned. So we're going to go ahead and get into your goddess, the head, the heart, and the home. Let me just go ahead and pull the camera back. All right, so at the end of this, I will pull you an Egyptian goddess. We're going to go ahead and start on your, and this is for your answer. This is the question, or your answer for your question. Now you have to listen to the beginning of the video and what I said about the head, the heart, and the home. So we're going to start off with the amethyst. My head is ready to receive new ways to think and believe. My thoughts are deeds, their power is great. My mind will help me rule my fate. Look, number 7 came up. That's awesome. Number 7, matching number 7. How cool is that? Sapphire. Okay, so we have amethyst for the head, sapphires for the heart. My heart is filled with feelings true that will my weary heart renew. Emotions waves the ebb and flow, but I avoid their undertow. Ooh, you almost got 7 on that. That would have been a trip. I want somebody to get a matching goddess. All right, so my home is the smoky quartz. My home is here. I feel secure. This space is now a temple pure where I can safely speak my mind and leave my heart and fear behind. It is time to let my head and heart align to bring me Cupid's dart or any other goal I seek. It is time to hear the goddess speak. Oh, you almost got a matching goddess, whether it had been 8 or 7. That would have been awesome. So your head is number 7. Just gonna go ahead and find your goddess and I'll show her to you. Ooh, okay, so number 7 is Taiyan. Taiyan. And your heart is number 8. That would have been cool if you would have gotten all 3, 8 or 7. So there's something strongly here about 7 or 8. This could be your life path number, somebody's birthday. You can add these numbers up and see what you get. And then add them up and then get your final number and see what that is. All right, so we have 8 for the heart. And then we have 8, sorry. 8 for your home. You almost got a matching goddess. That would have been cool. So this is your goddess. The heart and the home is the same goddess. So you're strongly in Hokkat, the goddess of mysteries. That's very dominant. The goddess of Hokkat. I see the snake, and then we have a phoenix rising, and then we have the scarab. All right, so let's get into your goddess. That's the picture of your goddess in full, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into your message. So the goddess of duality. You can go ahead and screenshot that. Screenshot. Okay? All right, so in your head, the goddess of duality, my head is crowned with the winged helmet of celestial balance, symbol of striving for the reconciliation that is the meaning of peace. I attain my goals, ways that benefit all involved to our mutual satisfaction. Know that you must design and balance a plan that will make the attainment of your goal benefit for every person involved. In this way, you devote your energies to forming a lasting partnership. Know what you are willing to accept and what you are not before presenting your plan in a clear manner. Being aware that you are prepared to walk away if a reasonable solution cannot be agreed upon is the foundation of the art of negotiation. If you have tried your best to be fair, accept and be satisfied with the art of negotiation. If you have tried your best to be fair, accept and be satisfied with the outcome. As a reward, you will be shown the path you are to follow next. Great journeys are made with small steps. Think diplomatically. Think diplomatically. The goddess of duality. So within this answer, within your head, is the answer to your question. So they're all going to tie together. So you have in your heart the goddess of mysteries, Hokkat. My heart is completely filled with the sacred scarab, beetle of fertility. Life renewing energies radiate through my body. I feel passionate about my desires. I resurrect my hopes and plans for their fulfillment despite their apparent demise. Feelings of defeat and despair can rob us of hope and paralyze our actions. Yet, time of defeat is the most fertile time to sow the seeds of future success. The seeds I hold are fallen from the dead plant. They are still apparently lifeless, yet within them is the power of nothing less than the great mystery, life itself. A new vibrant plant awaits only time in the right conditions to spring into being. Surviving what does not destroy or resolve can make us stronger and more confident. The phoenix bird rises from the ashes of its funeral pyre, renewed in strength and ready to meet the new day. Do not give up on yourself or life. So feel renewed. You see the flower she's holding? It's dead, right? But the seeds inside, they have life in them. Just like the phoenix. It's renewed, so be renewed. Feel renewed. All right, so your goddess, the home, the goddess of mysteries, Hokat, because you got the heart in the home, or number 8, the goddess of mysteries. You almost got a matching goddess. My home among the great pyramids of Egypt, monuments made to preserve the bodies of royalty. Their very form is the embodiment of the deathless precision of pure science and mathematics. Metaphysical wisdom was taught by priestesses of the great goddess. Science was then our servant and not our master. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, obsidian. This will be your stone, obsidian. See, I have obsidian here. My little birdies, my crows. Obsidian, whose perfect blackness absorbs negativity and amplifies my power. My dress is adorned with forms describing a secret mathematical formula and a border symbolizing a nuclear chain reaction. My cape is the color of the fire that both destroys and creates life. My secret animal is the cobra, whose angry bite transforms life into death. The cobra's internally shed skin, symbolizing the promise of a new life emerging out of death. Your mantra is, I invoke the power of the unseen, indescribable forces to aid me transforming that which has cultivated its usefulness into what I know should be. Crucial to your question is your willingness to take part in profound fundamental changes that must take place as you progress towards the goal you desire. Face your fear of the unknown. The process of change has already started. Take part in changes whose outcome is unsure. The present moment, the only time that really exists in your point of power. It is impossible to change another who has not reached the point of desiring change. But the envy of results achieved often provokes changes in even the most rigid. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. By identifying with these thoughts, you will understand what area of your life is to be the focus of your plan for change. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. By identifying with these feelings, you can prevent the emotional changes that overwhelm your plan for change. And so this is make big changes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get so in the beginning of the video, you can watch where I read about the heart, the head, the heart, and the home. But there's messages. If you have to rewind your message, do that and just keep listening to it till you understand. And your answer to your question lies within the three: the head, the heart, and the home. And the goddess of forgiveness. There's probably clues in your oracle. And I'm going to go ahead and get into your last oracle of Egyptian goddesses. See what they have to say. What do we got for group 2? All right. So we have the rising sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved, for the divine solar child. A new consciousness within you is born. So this is similar to the phoenix. Like a new life, like the seeds of the flowers, and just be reborn again. Like transformation. The snake peeling the skin. It all makes sense. The rising sun. All right. So we're going to go ahead. Thank you so much, group 2. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Join my soul family. We have a lot of family in our soul family, different channels that we all collaborate with. And we love to hang out with you in our live streams. So go ahead and hit like and subscribe. And you'll see our people that are in our live streams, like in my pick a card reading, your love story. They're inside the chat and you could see them. Some of them are talking like midnight meditations and Dr. Mystical, Astro Ascension, and Casey's Spiritual Corner. So please come and join us and hang out with us. We're always hanging out. All right, so I hope you loved your goddess group 2. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. All right, so group 3. Group 3, you have, Spider Woman, co-creation. This is your goddess, which is number 48, which is number 12, which could be number 3. All right, so I hope you listened to the beginning of the video so you know what this is about and how to decipher your question. The clues are within your head, your heart, and your home. And we're going to get into this by reading your spirit guide goddess. So we have number 48, 12, or 3. Co-creation. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into your overall goddess, and then we'll get into your goddess archetypes. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you your Egyptian goddess. Okay, and we'll see if it all ties together. All right, group 3, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and get into your goddess number 48, Spider Woman. All right, so we have, I wonder if she's the last one. No, we have 48. All right. All right, so Spider Woman. I'm going to get deeper into Spider Woman because you are using your intuition. I'm not. So I'm going to go deeper into what you need to do to answer your question. All right, group 3. So you got Spider Woman co-creation, and your empowerment messages from the rich red earth. The Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you are dreaming to bring to life is the key at this time. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So call to the best within you and weave your world into being intentionally and humility. Remember that you cannot control the form, accept life on its life's terms. When the goddess Spider Woman appears, she heralds the creation of the most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. Stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. In your alignment messages, you must be accountable for your creations, especially when you discover they are not truly reflective of your authentic desires, or reveal they belong to only your ego. It is not enough to turn your back and hope that they will go away. If you have hurt someone else, you must repair the break. If you have manifested something you're not prepared to commit to, be humbled and release it. The form is rarely the same as you imagined, and you can always begin again by calling on the Spider Woman powers of the wisdom and the co-creation for help. Sometimes you might get caught up in the strands of the web itself, only following the one you think is sparkly and matches your wants. This fosters the illusion of separation. Spider Woman offers you the alignment task of recalibrating your position. With your help, you can move out of seeing separation everywhere to seeing the truth that all life is interconnected and sacred. So even if you're separated from somebody or something, just know that you're always connected. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into your goddess archetypes. All right, group 3, thank you so much. So the Spider Woman co-creator, this is your spirit guide, 48, 12, or 3. We're gonna go ahead and roll your dice and see what archetypes you get. Now, like I said in the beginning when I was explaining the head, the heart, and the home, if you get all 3 matching, it's a special message for you, and it's, maybe the answer of your question will be answered. Your dreams will come true. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to pull which goddesses line up. So if you watch to the beginning of the video, you will know what I'm talking about. Now you can always rewind to listen in so you can decipher your answer to your question, because we're using your intuition and not mine tonight. All right, so we have Amethyst. My head is ready to receive new ways to think and to believe. My thoughts are deeds, their power is great. My mind will help me rule my fate. You got number 2 for your head. And let's go with your heart. My heart is filled with feelings true that will my weary heart renewal. Emotions waves that ebb and flow, but I avoid their undertow. Number 11. Number 11 is your heart. Oops. My home is here. I feel secure. This space is now a temple pure where I can safely speak my mind and leave my hurt and fear behind. It is time to let my head and heart align to bring me Cupid's dart or any other goal I seek. It is time to hear the goddess speak. That's our smoky quartz. Oh, you almost got a matching. Almost got a matching. I can't wait till I do this video again and see who gets a matching. Even group two almost got a matching, or was it? Yeah, group 2. All right, so group 3, your let's get into it. So we got number 2 for your head. Ooh, you got Aphrodite. She looks like an old friend of mine I used to work with in the spa. Number 2, your heart is number 11. Somebody got number 11 earlier. Atlantia, and then your home is number 2. So you got 2 Aphrodites, your head and your home. But Atlantia is where your heart is at, the god of unexpected. So, the goddess of the unexpected. So your head is the goddess of affection. Your heart is the goddess of an unexpected. And then your home is the goddess of affection. So I see you're very affectionate, or whatever your person is, and I also see that things always happen unexpectedly with your heart. All right, so I'm going to show you your goddess. You got a little deer, how cute. And there's something with I'm going to read into your head, heart, and home. There's something with the symbols that she has in the flowers. And so this is your goddess in full. Okay. All right, so hold on a second. Let me just get a drink of coffee. I'm sorry, I'm getting thirsty, guys. And at the end, I'm going to do your Egyptian goddesses. Okay? Who else drinks coffee at 3 in the morning? I think it's like 3, could be 3:33 right now. So, yeah, 3:33. And your 48 is 12, which is 3. But it's weird that you didn't get any 3s in your goddess. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and get into your goddess. And I want you to screenshot this so you can better understand your question and your answer. So this is your head, the goddess of affection. This is your heart. And this is your home. I just want you to screenshot it so you can read it later. And you could always come back to the video too, so. All right, so goddess, your goddess of the head is Aphrodite, the goddess of affection. My head is crowned with beautiful through short-lived flowers and a butterfly that seems to have soared to the end of the rainbow. Just put my glasses on. This writing is really small. All right, so The butterfly has soared to the end of the rainbow. If that sounds familiar to you, something about butterflies and rainbows, just think about it. And then your mantra is, I am surrounded by possibilities for pleasure. I may experience many delightful encounters before I find true love. So maybe there's a lot of lessons you need to learn. All these lessons will teach you not to do this or not to have that, so that you can find the right love in your life, right? So know that you can believe that you are hearing. It may even be time to enjoy the breathless moments of ecstasy that emanate from the meeting of two lovers. An existing relationship must recover this heady excitement. A relationship incapable of recapturing that moment is in danger of failing. Permission must be granted for a vacation from logic and worry into the dreamy world of the pleasure seeker. Realize no life purpose other than love, laughter, and enjoyment of the moment. Act as if an inspiring and helpful muse to your partner's creativity. Do not worry. Be charming and gay. Think affectionately. In your heart, goddess is the Atlantia, goddess of the unexpected. My heart contains the ice-cold emptiness of space above the Earth's atmosphere, from where I see the effects of humanity efforts. Okay, and your mantra is, I feel emotionally detached. I do my part to the wrongs I see threatening the well-being of all involved. Sounds kind of like me. Okay, so reforming your situation can be disastrous unless humbleness and emotional detachment are cultivated. Care must be taken not to eliminate the good old ways when the bad are eliminated. Sorrow and anger arise when the negative effects of the status quo are fully realized. The difficulty in fighting the established order is greater if you must also fight your own ego. Like the very usual bird I hold, you will not have many others like you for support. This makes friends all the more important. In your heart, you know you are similar to those you rebel against, as the daffodil I hold is similar to another daffodil. Feel the detachment. Feel detachment. Number 11. All right. So then we have your home, the goddess of affection again. In your home space, my home is a field of a baby's breath flowers, high atop a misty shoreline. Two ancient pillars of stone remnants of one of my great temples stands at the edge of the cliff. That sounds like the high priestess, right? Sounds familiar, huh? For thousands of years, they have guided sailors home from their journeys at sea. They give silent testimony to our ability to reach a goal once we know what we are looking for. I stand upon the base of my sacred stone, rose quartz. It's rose quartz. So you need to get some rose quartz, okay? You probably already have some. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you do. All right, so where was I? Okay, as I stand upon the base of my sacred stone, rose quartz, which helps me feel fulfilled right now. My dress is so perfectly matches the color of autumn leaves dappled with rays of sunlight that my sacred animal, the fawn, has come out of the forest to stand before you without fear. The fawn is wild and beautiful, but can be tamed by tender care. And your mantra is, I manifest in my reality whatever goal I focus my spiritual energies upon. I use my power of visualization to create good things. Crucial to your question is taking conscious control of your ability to create your own reality. Form a clear picture of the goal you seek. Then act and feel as if you have already attained it. Your present situation is what you have wished for. You held it in your mind's eye by either desiring it, fearing it, or both. By so doing, you told your powerful subconscious mind what you needed to deal with in material reality. With concentration and patient daily practice, your subconscious mind will manifest your wishes. So if your question involved the wishes, right? It's telling you what to do. It's in your subconscious mind. If you think negative, that's going to be the way it is, right? But if you keep thinking that your wishes are happening, then they will happen. So heed the thoughts that are in my head. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. By aligning yourself with these thoughts, you can best enable your subconscious mind to create the reality you deserve. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Can give you insights into both images you have been holding in your heart, what you desire, and that which has prevented you from obtaining what you desire. Visualize your goal. All right? So visualize your goal. Stop thinking that it's not, or whatever your question was that it's not. Subconsciously always think that it is so that it can be. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull you your Egyptian goddess, group 3. All right, group 3. 2 came out. We'll just take her. Truth unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable with you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. So just like your feelings of, if you have feelings of not getting your dreams or your goals, stop thinking like that. This does intertwine with all your oracles, because we have the co-creator creating your reality to come true, and then we have also this matches that truth unveiled. Like, don't think that you cannot get your goal or your dream, or whatever it was that was in your question, in your subconscious mind. You got to think that you have it already and that it's there so that you can have it and manifest it. All right, group 3. I love you guys so much. All my beautiful crystals are from Yellowbird Crystals and Maravella Boutique on Instagram. You can go there and get beautiful crystals. Look at my crystals, they're so beautiful. This is from Yellowbird Crystals. And then we have the Maravella Boutique. And my green sandstone from Maravella Boutique. And then a lot of my pretty crystals are from Maravella Boutique and Yellowbird Crystals. So check them out on Instagram. And come and visit me and my friends. We have a small tarot community where they do live streams. I will get into live streams when I reach 1,000 subscribers, so I can do it on my phone. So go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and check out my friends Austin from Astro Ascension, Dr. Mystical and Midnight Meditations and Casey's Spiritual Corner. We all hang out together, so come out and hang with us. They do free readings and hang out in our live stream, and you can get a free reading if you're there in time. But yeah, so Casey makes a list of 10 first people in her Casey Spiritual Corner. Midnight just keeps going. He likes to do a lot of free readings, but it's good to donate to their channels, because readings do take a lot of energy. And then go to Austin. Donations take priority in all the 3 channels. So, but at Austin's channel, donations take priority, and then he randomly picks free readings. So come check my friends out in their live streams. I'll be hanging out there too. I love you guys so much. I hope your wishes and dreams come true. Put down in the answer below, or down in the comments below, if you like this video, and we will do more. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming by, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.